Yesterday, the PDP had a BOT meeting, and at this particular meeting, Ude Okoye was attacked. This BOT meeting that was supposed to, settle disputes turned around to become violent. Before we delve right into the details of today's news, if this is your first time here, you have not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Like this video. Also, leave your opinions in the comment section below as well. Give this video a massive thumbs up. That way YouTube recommends this video to other YouTube viewers all around the world. Also, follow us on all other social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. The details of the meeting of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Board of Trustees have emerged following reports of violence at the Abuja Secretariat of the party. The party has been embroidered in a leadership crisis with both Ude Okoye and Samuel Anyanwu claiming the national secretary position. The Court of Appeal ruled in December 2024 that Sunday Ude Okoye should replace Samuel Anyanwu following his failed bid at the Imo State governorship race. However, Anyanwu has refused to vacate the position and has appealed the decision of the court. On Wednesday, the crisis took a violent turn when Ude Okoye was dragged out of a meeting. The party's director of publicity, Chinwe Onorom, had asked the media and non-members of the BOT to leave the hall for a closed-door session. This was after presentations by party leaders, including the BOT chairman, Adolphus Wabara. One of Anyanwu's aides, Emmanuel Okoronko, took it upon himself to physically remove Ude Okoye, malhandling him while pushing him out of the hall. Following that, Ude Okoye's supporters stormed the party secretariat, scaling fence and overpowering security personnel. A fight broke out between Anyanwu's loyalists and those supporting Ude Okoye. Ude Okoye's supporters were prevented from forcing their principal back into the hall by armed security operatives. A detachment of armed soldiers in 5 pickup trucks was later brought in as reinforcement to join a team of armed DSS operatives and policemen on duty. Ude Okoye remained within the secretariat but was not allowed into the meeting till the end of it. During the presentation, Acting National Chairman Umar Damagum accused some party leaders, including BOT members, of fueling the crisis within the National Working Committee. Damagum cautioned leaders against actions that could undermine the forthcoming zonal congresses. Damagum said, "I want to say this with the highest sense of responsibility. Part of this crisis that you see today within the NWC is propelled by our leaders who are supposed to unite us. And as the conscience of this party, some of us are also complicit. We should look inwards and search our conscience. This party is dead to all of us. It is the only thing we have. It's very unfortunate. I would say it's the way it is. Where people are called, we all know the working of NWC. Some of you here have been NWC members. I will be sitting down at the chairman only to see my members called by certain leaders to visit certain places without my knowledge. Each one of you, if you are the chairman, will find it difficult, and I want to use this opportunity to caution our leaders. You may have ambition, but you don't ride on a dead horse to reach your destination. If you create a crisis simply to further your ambition, you may get what you want, but your dream will not be realized because by the time you have injured the horse, you are going to ride to that destination." He further said, "We should shred our swords, work towards uniting ourselves so that we will have a credible vehicle that can challenge what is bedeviling us." The party leader also shed light on plans for the forthcoming National Executive Committee meeting, which has been postponed 3 times already. He said, "At the last meeting we had with the governors, we all agree we will have NEC. I want to assure you that we will do everything possible to have his NEC in this February. We are all aware we have started the process of zonal congresses. Even at that, I enjoin our leaders to also be mindful of doing anything that can mar these congresses. It's very important to sound these notes Because whatever we do is a structure you are building to hold what you have at your hand. Like you said, we are supposed to bring credible people. We've had congresses recently in almost 29 states. We have problems in a few states. I think we are getting there. Earlier, Wabara said, primarily, let me express my profound disappointment over the crisis recently rocking the leadership of the National Working Committee. As elder statesmen and women, leaders who hold the trust of a generality of our party members and the public, it is disheartening that these issues have not been resolved. The failure to resolve these internal conflicts undermine the strength and credibility of our party. It is therefore imperative that the NWC crisis above personal interest and places the survival and progress of our great party above all other considerations. In the light of these challenges, I must emphasize the urgent need for a National Executive Committee meeting. I again urge the NWC to honor its words and convene NEC meeting as scheduled in February 2025. It is pertinent to express that party members across the country are in earnest expectation that the NEC meeting will hold this February. The NEC remains the highest decision-making body of our party, and we must convene without further delay to address these pressing concerns. The NEC meeting will serve as a platform to reaffirm our shared commitment to the unity, discipline, and ideas that bind us together as members of a PDP. As we prepare to conduct our zonal congresses, may I remind us all of the critical importance of electing credible leaders at every level of our party structure. These leaders will serve as the face and voice of PDP. They must possess the vision, integrity, and capacity to steer the affairs of a party effectively. Let us ensure that the processes are fair, free, and transparent so that the outcome reflects the collective will of our members. Despite the challenges we face, let me reiterate that the PDP remains the hope of Nigerians. Our nation has endured years of suffering under the poor policies and governance of the All Progressive Congress (APC). Nigerians are looking to us as a beacon of hope, and we cannot afford to let them down. We must rebuild trust and offer a credible alternative that prioritizes the welfare of the people. I therefore call on every one of us to set aside personal differences and work collectively to strengthen the PDP. This party has weathered storms before, and I have no doubt that we will emerge stronger, more united, and ready to fulfill our historic mission of leading Nigeria to a better future. He called for unity within the party. You all, let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. What do you all think of this? Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done that. Thank you very much for always listening and watching. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.